Let's get right to the search for that missing sub and those noises picked up by Canadian sound buoys. Could it be a sign of life from the 5 people aboard that ill-fated Titanic expedition? The Coast Guard calling the noises inconclusive as Navy experts analyze the data. As for the amount of time potential survivors may have, officials calculate breathable air will run out around 7 a.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. That's assuming the sub, known as Titan, is still intact. Tonight, more rescue ships have gathered in the search zone, including some carrying remotely operated vehicles capable of exploring extreme depths. The life and death drama unfolding hundreds of miles from nearest land has captivated people across the world. As we learn more about warnings previously raised about the safety of the tiny vessel. But for now, responders are laser focused on what they say remains a search and rescue operation. Tom Costello is at the Search Command Center with the very latest.
900 miles east of Massachusetts, Canadian air crews continue to drop sonar buoys and report hearing unusual noise in the water both yesterday and today. Planes, ships, and drones are now aggressively searching a grid near the sunken Titanic. But so far, nothing. The Navy now reviewing all sonar contacts. Can you describe what the noise sounds like that they're hearing?
The noises have been described as banging noises, but again, they have to put the whole picture together in context, and they have to eliminate potential man-made sources other than the Titan.
Underwater acoustics experts caution the ocean is noisy. Heavy ship traffic, even fish and whales can sound like tapping. But the noise also means hope that the 5 men on board the sub are still alive, trying to communicate.
I don't think I'll be able to sleep unless we get some positive news.
In Pakistan, Muhammad Hashim is a friend of businessman Shahzada Dawood, who's on board with his son Suleiman.
I'm just watching TV for the last 48 hours and just keeping my fingers crossed and still have a hope that he will come back. Inshallah, Allah will make some miracle happen and he will make it.
The Titan sub is about the size of a minivan with room for 5 and a toilet with a privacy curtain. This OceanGate photo shows it's relatively cramped. Only one person can fully extend his legs at a time. Crews generally have sandwiches and water for a 6 to 8 hour trip. Aaron Newman is an OceanGate investor who's gone to the Titanic in Titan.
We're going where humans have rarely gone. So, we're pushing the limits of things. And so, it's not a Disney World ride.
But a former employee mutually settled a lawsuit with OceanGate after being fired for claiming the sub wasn't certified to go so deep. And 36 submersible experts expressed concern that the design was potentially catastrophic. Today, Discovery Channel host Josh Gates tweeted, "Ultimately, I walked away from a huge opportunity to film Titanic due to my safety concerns with the OceanGate platform." Meanwhile, a French deep dive robot and its operators are arriving on site now. NBC's Ron Allen is in St. John's, Newfoundland.
Calm here in the harbor, but reports of extremely challenging weather conditions at the site. Winds gusting to 30 miles per hour, ocean swells of 6 to 7 feet.
This is a search and rescue mission, 100%. We are smack dab in the middle of search and rescue, and we'll continue to put every available asset that we have in an effort to find the Titan and the crew members.
And Tom joining me now. Tom, the Coast Guard has really laid out a timeline of what we're up against.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. In fact, they're laying out the timeline here as the fact that we may see this crew lose oxygen sometime after 7 a.m. Meanwhile, more ships are rushing into the search zone, Canadian, U.S., and French. And the Canadians have a hyperbaric chamber on board one of those ships, Lester, to help in the event that somebody needs a decompression chamber.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.